Hey guys, it's Erika. Welcome to part 3 of my first listen for iKON's Take Off, their third full album. Having a lot of fun listening to this. I think this album is really amazing. It is so good. The variety of every single song, how it sounds different. Like, it's just, they're literally insane. So I break up my first listens into parts because YouTube doesn't like it when you throw a full album, like more than 4. If I'm doing a first listen, 4 songs, it doesn't like it when you do more than 4 songs, so I gotta break it up into parts. But 3 is a very just like nice number for me. So the first part included my first listen to Rum Pum Pum, Like a Movie Driving Slowly. The second part included Never Forget You, All the Way Here, and Fighting song solo. And then this part is gonna include Kiss Me, DK solo, and Want You Back. I do color coded lyric videos. I find it to be the best scenario, maybe not anymore, to look at translations of the lyrics, and also where we can both visually see the translations and follow along with the song together. But the translations are so bad, whoever the creator was that did this, and they're like, there's also, like, if you want more accurate translation, go to Genius Lyrics, because there are ones for these B-sides. So even though I only checked up 1, there's probably some for the rest of it. But yeah, so we are gonna get into Kiss Me, into a song solo. It's a trot song. It was so much fun. So yeah, really interested to see the vibe for DK and Junie, what they are doing solo wise. I'm very intrigued. I don't think they're gonna do trot. That'd be wild. That'd be a wild time, but I would be here for that. But yeah, so you know, let's get DK's Kiss Me. Okay, I'm not surprised. Until the guitar? Okay, we're playing this game. Kiss me. Ooh. Boy? Boy. This sounds like it could be like a title track though. But like but the concept of the song, not surprised at all. But again, variety for this album in terms of genre. Kiss me. I kind of wish we would get more of this sound. We got it like sprinkles of this in K-pop, but if we had more that would do this, I would be living. I might be dead, but I'll be living. The guitar's so good. It's so good. If he don't stop. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right here. The production of the tracks are so insane. they're all really good. And again, the variety is crazy. Like, there's not an iKON song on this album that sounds like this, so him doing it solo really makes sense, but you're really kind of getting every genre in this album, whether it's these solo ventures or whether it's their B-sides or their title tracks. It is really, really insane. Like, iKON is really killing it. The production sounds so amazing, and they're just really, really good production, and I really love that. There's really great quality here, but it feels like it's everything that the members would kind of want out of whether it's the group songs or the solo stuff. So I really love hearing that, and I have a really great appreciation for just the quality that we are getting and the diversity for all this. But it's very interesting, right? Because, like, is this just sort of like, in a way, when groups now, we're kind of very new territory, when groups are going into maybe the second part of their career, is the sound that they continue to do, is it going to sound different, or in very kind of uncharted territory? Right now, we don't have a lot of groups that have made it this far, and they kind of, it depends, you know, it depends on the group, but in terms of just like, can we expect, I mean, I'm sure future solo stuff might be this vibe for DK, but in terms of just like the overall vibes and the sounds, like, is iKON just kind of continue to do what they are going to do, or is it just like a stepping stone to get to what's next? It's called Takeoff, so are we taking off? Like, we're doing all these vibes? Like, are we gonna get more rum pum pum type stuff? Are we gonna get more drive slowly? God, I hope so. Or what's gonna be the next evolution of iKON? You know what I mean? But it just feels like an evolved iKON that has really, that, you know, we're familiar with, but just really executed very, very differently, and I'm loving it, girl. I am loving it. Now let's check out Want You Back. This is gonna be the death of me, girl. Judy's my bias. So yeah, I don't know what to expect for his vibes, because I know how much he likes rock a lot, but I don't know if that's something he wants to pursue, or that he is going to pursue, like, solo wise. I'm sure if, like, at some point, I'm sure all the members are gonna have solos. If he does, he's gonna incorporate that a little bit, but I don't know if that's what we're getting here. But let's get Want You Back. I know it's a ballad. Oh, it's not. Yo, the tone of his voice? That's what I fell in love with. Ooh. Sounds like iKON stuff.
I just wanna know, yeah. I miss you, babe, when I know you miss so beautiful. 내가 잘못했다는 말은 이제와 너무 늦어버렸겠지만 I just want you to come back to me, baby. 같은 하늘 아래 있어도 점점 멀어져만 가는 우리들 너 없인 안 되나 봐.
Girl, it's just a moment.
Come back to me, baby. 부탁해 돌아와줘, please, please, please. I want you back.
Now, this is sort of interesting implementation of certain instruments in the songs, whether it's a guitar in a place you wouldn't expect it, or the horns here.
그래 나였었어 이제 깨달았어 너여야만 해 Come back, come back to me baby
But this, like, it could be a group song and not just his solo. But if he likes this, I'm about it. I think it was great. I really like that. It's very interesting because, again, there is kind of just like vibes of it that this one specifically could be like a group song for iKON, but it's a solo song for Justine, and I really like it. This was a really, really amazing album, and I think it's a nice one to end on. It's very, in terms of like the sound itself, most I feel like albums end with like ballads. Or something like that. So to get something like this, I think is very, very nice. What an amazing album. Let me tell you, girl. Each song is very unique and different sounding, but has, again, the feelings of iKON, but something like a different vibe to it. Like, it doesn't have, I guess, with a lot of artists, depending on the company, they always have a signature type of sound that is associated with the company for a lot of their stuff. So I feel like it kind of is iKON in terms of their sound and who they are, minus the YG factor into the type of songs, which I'm really appreciating here, because it's still kind of just saying what they were doing is true to their sound of iKON, but just this is us doing it, and I really love to hear that so much. But again, I don't know if this is like a stepping stone into something completely different for the group in terms of their sound, if they wanted these songs to sort of just be a good easy transition into it, or if we're kind of continuing these vibes. Yeah, but like in terms of I think driving slowly is still hitting me in my feelings, girl. But and Rum Pum Pum, those might be my top two, and Tatara and You. But I really like every single B-side on this. The variety is crazy. There's a lot of albums that don't really go for this variety these days. A lot of times, there's just not a lot that have this type of variety to them. Not a lot. And I've done a handful of first listens. It's more mainly when you get groups and stuff. It could be just like that. There's a vibe to like a mini album that is going for it, and then they change up for the next one, a different type of vibe and like a different one. That tends to be, I feel like, a little bit of the trend these days. And then so it's like more per release, it's all different, and then maybe somewhere down the road they release a full album where it has all the vibes there. But I think it's like the quality of it is really, really great in terms of the production for every single song, and it's insane. There is so much variety here with iKON. You really kind of get a taste of what you love most about iKON in terms of their sound and their discography all into one album, and I love to hear that. And I don't know, especially with Want You Back, there's this sort of interesting feeling I get. I have a sense of nostalgia with iKON. Like, I feel almost, there's a lot of the songs here, like Tantara, like kind of like a movie, like Rum Pum Pum, like All the Way Here, like Never Forget You, that sort of make me feel like I'm 17 again and checking out iKON for, well, I might have been 16, 17, around there, checking out iKON for the first time when they debuted. I'm sort of getting those feelings back again, and it's such a weird position to be in, because I feel like there's not a lot of groups these days or artists to where they make me feel like how I felt when I found them as a group and started standing them, and like when the group debuted. You know, it's a very interesting feeling to have, but I quite like it. It's almost just like rekindling the fire, rekindling the fire that was in my heart for them when I first found them. And not that it ever kind of just like went out or like went away, but just like it just sort of is like, I don't know, kind of like bringing me back to that moment. And maybe because it is a deeper dive into iKON, and that's why I feel this way, and I haven't done a super deep dive into iKON since then, since a lot of their earlier stuff. But yeah, it's quite a nice feeling to have, and I cannot wait to see what more that they do in their career, just because based off this is really amazing. And seeing that there are 3 solo songs on here and members are kind of doing solo stuff, kind of tells me that, you know, it probably is going to be a situation where they're all going to have an opportunity to pursue solo ventures under this, as well as group adventures under 143, and I really like that. And you know, they are going on tour. They did some dates and now they're going to tour in America very soon. I unfortunately am not going to be able to go, even though I would give everything to go see iKON, and they were definitely one of the, like, in terms of like the group of tours for like the August, September era, slightly October vibe was going to be the group I was going to go see, but but I'm truly really loving this album. I think it's really amazing, and it's iKON just really kind of giving iKON is what they're doing here, and not necessarily something that feels like very much for the fans, but very much for themselves, but also feeding us very well at the same time. But I think this is a really great album, and it gives me a lot of hope for what a lot of their future stuff are going to be, and finishing out all of Jay's promotional stuff. I'm really excited to finish that out and then see what's going to be next for iKON after that. I have to finish his solo stuff, and then if there's, I think he did a lot of videos for a lot of the songs on there, so I don't think I'm going to do first listen for Jay's mini album, but maybe. It depends on what's on my list, which is probably everything. But yeah, those should be happening very soon. I think, yeah. They were, yeah, no, because I checked out, yeah, no, those should be very soon. That should be very soon in my list. I feel like sometimes I accidentally delete stuff off my list and I don't mean to, because I move stuff around sometimes. But yeah, so be on the lookout for the rest of that. And I really love this. As an iconic, it's so nice to get something like this. And I had a really good time just listening to the entirety of the full album. I think every song is a banger. Every song's gonna end up in my playlist and be on repeat. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Go to Pray.com below to that about iKON's Take Off, their 3rd full album. You can play your full album thoughts or just these 2 solo songs in there as well. But your thoughts, comments down below. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and want to see more of my videos, go to hit that subscribe button. If you want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, or description down below. At the end screen, if you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika Just Games. Links in the description down below. Currently playing The Last of Us Part 2, so I hope you can join me over there for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Check it.